hello, everyone.
Hey, people.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Get Into It. Our review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. How are y'all doing? I appreciate y'all for being on time.
Even
I
though
don't know
we
how far
wasn't.
behind we was today, but we on CP time. So I want to thank Kimmy, Nicole, Q, Bernice, Cleopatra. Thank y'all for.
Hey, Cleo. Hey, Q. Hey, Miss Bernice. See Jay Rucker.
Shell just dropped in. Jay Rucker.
Hey, Kimmy.
But first and foremost, I want to say a special happy birthday to the wig herself, May.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thick girl.
The Gemini queen of the hour.
Thank you.
Well, today you can talk about Geminis.
You can talk about Geminis. I already knew. Coco from SWV. Actually, her birthday's today. We have the same birthday, Coco.
I can totally see Coco being a Gemini.
Me too. And I was like, we got the same birthday because we kind of act alike. But she's a little stinker. Like, she's real stinking.
She's a little bit stank, but she's talented. But she was. You remember when they had the verses and how stank she was acting? They was shooting women on like a shooting or something. But that's
she has an attitude, and she's like that in real life too. Like, really, that's her.
Cheryl says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Bernice also says you birthday.
Thank you so much, Miss Bernice.
I was like, Mace, I know it's your birthday. We can postpone if you want to. Mace is like, no, I'm on my way.
Because I don't do nothing anyway. It's the Monday. I'm just in the house. That's it. Mace. But I found out Brian McKnight is a Gemini.
Who?
We have so many like actors and singers and rappers. I found out somebody else was a Gemini. I was kind of disgusted. I think it was a guy they're talking about him. He's a rapper. They're talking about him now. Something. I think he divorced his wife and he was dating some other girl, some rapper. I forgot his name.
Oh, Kanye a Gemini, isn't he?
Yeah, Kanye. Well, he's King Gemini. He stayed Gemini.
And Trump is. I think those are the two that represent y'all's zodiac sign the best.
Yeah, they do. I believe Trump does.
I believe that's if you want to know what a Gemini is, Trump and
yes, definitely. Because you know what, I give Trump his props. Now we may not agree with the stuff that he does, but if you can finesse your way into the White House with no experience, that's Gemini. That's Gemini to the fullest. We got to give him the props on that. And I found out I'll Be Sure is a Gemini.
Well, all his drug problems, but let me start. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mace. Y'all can send her birthday love throughout this video. When you drop in, just send her a happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it, everybody.
This is her Cash App in case y'all want to send her some funds.
Yeah, I take $1, $2. They all add up. They go to the wig fund. Hey, Jim Twin, happy birthday.
Not the wig fund.
The wig fund. The wig fund.
Speaking of wigs, let's talk about Kiki and her baby hairs that was dried up and just sitting there on the side of her head. I was just distracted when she walked in and them baby hairs. I think I need to let that go.
I don't even comb mine no more. My wig be coming with the baby hair. I just cut it down and just leave it. Like, who want to sit there and be swooping it?
It was just lazy to the side.
Right, it's like she took her toothbrush and just.
So because I wrote a note of that. Them baby
Thank you.
Kiki sits down with Tisha and immediately brings up the business that was told. Now, people have been speculating on what the business is. We said earlier that it was the bed bug situation, and that rumor has not gone anywhere. People are still saying that it was. If it wasn't bed bugs, it was roaches.
It was something, but you know what? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this because I've got my new toy for my birthday.
What kind of toy is that? You got to show it to us.
This is a little pendulum where you could do like little.
I saw that. Charmed. I saw that. Trying to find somebody.
Yes, because I need to find out. Does Kiki? Was it a bed bug situation?
Look and see if it was a roach or a water bug or was it crickets or something?
I gotta get to these bed bugs first. I need to really concentrate, really put that.
Y'all stretch your hands towards Mace so she can. Oop.
Oh, and say yes, it was bed bugs.
You about to do that? Did you watch P Valley?
The board doesn't lie.
Because when he started doing that root work,
Oh yeah, that was something that. But I know somebody who could do this. I know someone that could do it. I saw it done, but I ain't let them touch me. And they really be over there snapping it, snap, crackling, and popping. And they be like, and it's a lady
pulling stuff out of people's bodies.
Yeah, it's a lady in Brooklyn, a Haitian lady in Brooklyn, and they're Friday nights. She have they come because she channels I think Shango. She's channeling the spirit of Shango on Friday nights. And they just be drinking like a lot of vodka and like spitting it out and stuff and blowing cigars, and whoever needs the healing, they have them in the middle of the thing. And I think I heard that they may have killed the goat. I'm not into don't be. I had heard, but I was like, I'm not into the animal. Don't be squirting no animal blood on me or nothing. I'll take some Florida water or some water.
But you confirmed that it was bed bugs.
It's bed bugs. It's bed bugs.
Because it was some conversation that happened in this episode that made me believe that rumor was true. And the fact that rumor has not gone anywhere, people are still saying it was roaches. Someone sent me Kiki's mugshots and stuff, but this is the thing. If you've lived your life, a lot of us probably have a mugshot around, I wasn't able to see what the mugshot was for, but I'm not judging her for the mugshot. I don't know if that's the thing that was the business, because who cares about a mugshot?
Because I don't think that would have been really prevalent to the party, like a mugshot. Because if Mel was her friend already, I think I'm leaning towards the bed bug situation.
It would depend on what the mugshot was for, but the image that I saw was kind of blurry, so maybe somebody could shed some light on what she went to jail for. But if it's something petty like being drunk in public,
it's not like she was in her friend's house stealing their credit cards and stealing information and identities. I hope not, because, and I think if it was a jail situation, I don't think that's something that someone would be telling, unless it's like a murder or something like she's a killer. I don't think it's like, oh my God, she went to jail and, I don't think it's safe for her to be here. I think it's really the bed bug situation, because that is where I would have to tell my friend, even if it's my family member, and especially if it was my family member. If I knew my family member had bed bugs, I would, and they were coming to my friend's function, I would tell my friend, honestly, because if she get the bed bugs and start flying around or whatever, and that's not no joke. Like, seriously, it was an epidemic up here in New York, like some years back. And it was serious. So people were threatened. Like I said, we used to threaten each other. Like, I'm going to get a bed bug and throw it on you. Like, that's how bad it was. It was like, you used to threaten people with the bed bugs. So I think it was either an infestation situation where she was like, look, her house is infested. So I don't know if you want her here, if she drops off one. Because once one comes, you're done. You're infested. So I would have to inform my friend. Because I would have to inform myself, because I'm like, if she come, I ain't coming. Because if she drop one in my wig, it's gonna be over.
But I think like this fight that Kiki has with Marcel was hyped up way too much, and she still didn't end up saying what she wanted to say.
But Marcel backed her up. He funny because he got real loud and real when she was about to bring it out, and she said, "Oh yeah." He was like, "What? Don't." And
he was trying to cover up something. He was trying to cover up something, but for whatever reason, Kiki stopped. And one thing Marcel said that I wrote down, because it did make sense to me when I was watching it, but afterwards it started to make sense. He said, just because it's your business does not mean that it's not your personal business or something like that. Or I think he said just because
it's your business, it doesn't make it personal. Like it's not your personal business. Like,
meaning just because it's your personal business that you got bed bugs or roaches, that doesn't mean that other people won't be affected by it.
Right.
And if it was a roach thing, I feel like if you had roaches or something or bed bugs, You were just going through a rough spot of your life. You was living in the projects.
And that doesn't even have to be a rough spot, because at the rate I'm telling you, those things was getting all over. They was jumping on people on the train.
But that's in New York. I mean,
yes, well, who knows what infestation they got down there in Huntsville?
We have bugs everywhere. But if somebody has roaches or bed bugs, that's a taboo. And then that's something that we tell each other. Oh, they got,
right. And so a lot of people take that as like, oh, you're making me feel less than, or if I'm gutter, or if I'm dirty. So that's why she got offended. And she was seeming like she was more so offended that Tisha pillow talked to her husband, because she was like, actually, Tisha didn't tell them, it was Marceau. And that the only reason Marceau knew is because my cousin, who I confided in, pillow talked to her husband.
But this is also the thing. If you know that someone is married, if you tell them something, you might as well automatically assume that the other person is gonna know.
Right.
Because I know, for instance, my mom. If I tell my mom something, I know for a fact that my dad's gonna know.
Right.
By the end of the day, they're married. And they do have pillow talk. I mean, they be on the phone with each other all day. So of course they're gonna share, what's going on. I don't think that's shady.
No, because I bet she spoke to her husband. Her husband probably know about the cheating rumors allegedly that Tisha discussed with her.
Speaking of Kiki's husband, I didn't know she had a husband with his weak, soft little voice coming out. To me, he waited too late to try to step up for his
right.
wife. Like you waited till Marceau got real loud, like super loud. You should have been there. And I didn't even know who he was.
Right, because I was like, who this pot belly man? Who this man?
With this soft little voice, I don't think he wanted it with Marceau.
Yeah, he seemed very like, I don't know if they paid their rent a couple of times. It seems like one of those situations, like I can't get too loud because I never know when I need to borrow money. So I can't get too loud. So let me put on my big voice. Hey, Marceau. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those. Like, it was just given, like, I borrowed money from them before and I may need it again. So let me tread lightly.
Cleo says, I feel like Kiki stopped because she really does want to salvage the relationship with Tisha. And I agree.
I think she stopped because she really wants a relationship with the show.
And she wants a relationship with the show. And I don't think that she wants her family to turn against her.
Right.
Because it seemed like they was all rallying around the money, which is Tisha. But like I said, they're going to do that when she's around. But when she's not around, they're going to talk about her like a dog, including Bernard.
Yep, that is so true. But I think what Kiki did at the end of the day was foul. I don't care. Like, regardless of what you got going on with your family member, or regardless of what my family member said, I don't care. If that's my family, I'm going to get them back in a different way. I probably would get them back in a family way, like in a different way. I'm not going to go to their enemy and talk about knowing that they're not friends with this enemy, or this enemy considers my cousin a op. I'm not going to do that.
Because just because you're family, that don't mean that you're close like that. I mean,
but obviously they are. If she's telling about your alleged bed bugs and she knows about your thing, so obviously y'all had some type of relationship where you confided in her and you're confided in each other. And I'm not going to go to my family member's enemy and sit there and talk crap and know why this person brought me on. If she fooled with you before, she obviously wasn't a real friend, because we never seen you. I never seen you here before. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing here? So now that you're here, okay, you said that you were friends with Melody for 8 years or whatever, but we never seen you.
But she was invited. She was invited to the parties.
She was invited, but you know what? I'd have been if I was invited, I'd have been like, my cousin's not here right now, so I'm not gonna even bring up her situation, and I don't think that it's a good idea for you to either. And if Melody persisted, either me and Melody gonna fight, or I'm gonna leave the situation. I'm not going to do that to my family member with their enemy. That was dead wrong to me.
But what I also didn't like was the whole trashing of Mel that they were doing, like making it seem like this is all a scheme that Mel set up to come to them with the BS. Mel couldn't make Kiki do anything that Kiki didn't want to do. I just feel like it's unfair for y'all to give Mel so much power in the situation and saying that she's
not power, but she does need to be called out on her BS, because she knew what she was doing.
She didn't do nothing that bad.
She knew what this was. This was.
If we are
At
going
the end of
at
the day,
it,
it's all fear and love and war. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Melanie did what she needed. If I was Mel, I would probably try to do the same thing. It was Kiki's choice to oblige. She is the one who took it upon herself and said, I'm going to go and I'm going to speak about my cousin's husband and their infidelities or whatever's going on with them. She shouldn't have bit the apple. Like, don't bite the apple, Eve. Like, what are you doing? Like, you bit the apple. And if that was Mel's plan. Like, I'm going to get her cousin. I know they got a little beef brewing because Tisha told me about her bed bugs. Let's throw that out there allegedly.
And this allegedly happened over 6 years ago.
And I know that this girl is thirsty. Look at her edges. She's very thirsty. And all I have to do is bring some libations for her edges. And she's going to spill it all. And Mel knew what she was doing. Mel was a puppet master and Kiki played puppet. She shouldn't have played the puppet.
I don't think all Mel did really was invite the girl to the party and not invite Tisha.
And that was the shade in itself. Because
all she did. Y'all acted like she plotted and schemed. All she did was invite who she wanted to invite.
She did. I'm a female. She probably was in the bed because I lay in the bed at night. If I don't like somebody, I'm gonna be sitting there thinking of all types of ways.
That's
like, and she probably was sitting there laying in bed, combing her dry wig. Like, how I'm gonna get Tisha? How I'm gonna get this bitch? She probably was sitting there like, this bitch. And then she was probably like, her cousin, she's fucking thirsty. You know what? Because that's what I would have did. I'd have been like, that damn Kiki. I know Kiki want to be on the show. Kiki wants to be Tisha. So now I'm going to call her. Hey, Kiki girl, what you doing? Oh, I'm having a little party. Would you like to come? Knowing she's going to bite the apple. Like, yeah.
She already bit the apple. In order for her to invite her to the party, she had already bit the apple in private. So
right, this is what I'm saying. But Mel knew what she was doing when she called her cousin. Because what's the ultimate confirmation? Your family member saying that, oh yeah.
But that was smart. That was Mel being smart and getting her point across.
Right. And Kiki shouldn't have bit.
Was it shady? Probably. But at the same time, if I'm beefing with somebody, there's no rules to say I can't get information if I want to get information. You know,
I don't blame Melanie for doing it at all, because if I was her, I would have did the same thing. But it was Kiki's choice as your family member to bite. She shouldn't have bit. She should have been like, no, I don't think I'll pass. Or even if she went, once you seen what it was, you should have been like, look, my cousin's not here and I don't feel comfortable talking about her situation. That's it. And you could have kept on. Now, if she had probably said that, Mel probably would have had an attitude like,
but
I shouldn't have invited her, you know?
But if you know that someone is loyal to someone, you're not even going to bring up that conversation in front of them.
This is what I'm saying. She knew her thirst.
She was already not loyal to Tisha. So let's be 100 about that. It wasn't like Mace. I mean, not Mace. I'm putting you in it. Mel.
I wasn't there.
It wasn't like Mel caused her to feel some type of way. She was already feeling the way.
Right. And Mel knew this because Mel was the one that Tisha told the situation to. And she already, like, Mel is smart. If I was her, I would have did the same thing. This is a perfect opportunity. Your cousin is thirsty. You told me some mess about your cousin, which I can reveal and get her on my side. Now I could easily be like, well, you know, your cousin, that time why I had to disinvite you was because such and such and such. Now you started
that they was not invited because they got roaches or bed
bugs. Because I would have like, look, the reason why your invitation got revoked is because, girl, I heard you got bed bugs, and you know who told me? Your cousin. So I had to believe it because it came from your family member. So you know, invitation rescinded.
But if it was true, then can you really be mad? I mean, you could be embarrassed.
She probably was. She's probably more embarrassed than mad because she would understand the situation. Being that she had a bed bug experience, she probably like, if somebody had bed bugs, she probably like, no, they can't come because she knows what it is to go through that situation. So she probably just embarrassed, like, damn, that makes me feel lowbrow. Like Tisha's just all that. She doesn't have bed bugs and I do. I'm just a poor little cousin on the side. And she wants to be on the show.
She looks like she's struggling every time she gets on camera. She's struggling. Like,
you look just like Miss Wanda.
She's going to the outlet to find like a nice little dress and gluing her edges down to the side of her face, and it's not looking good. You know, it's looking like a struggle over here. And I'm gonna need your husband to step up. Jerry Palmer says, I was wondering when Kiki's husband was going to step in because Marcel was mad disrespectful. He was.
Right.
He was talking to her crazy.
Right, Jerry, because
I don't do well with people talking to me crazy.
But like I said, he was giving the tease of I may need to borrow money from him again. So I can't do that.
He's like worse than Big Lou. Like both of y'all is the same. Y'all backpedal too quick for me. He didn't pipe up hard enough.
Right. Kiki had more heart than him. Like your wife had more heart than you. Like at least stand up for me. That's a pet peeve of mine. Like I need a man. You're gonna have to stand up for me because I will stand up for you. Like do not talk to you ain't gonna talk to my man. Like you understand, but you're gonna stand up for me because if you don't, we're gonna have a problem. Because then I'm gonna turn around and fight you.
He did eventually, but I think
after the fact, like after I got heated, after this man jumped up, then you like, hey, what you do? Like, no, sir. Like, it's too late now. Me and him is about to fight, and after I finish whooping his ass,
and at that point, it shouldn't have been no more talking. When Marcel got up and he was getting loud with loud with Kiki and pointing his finger, there shouldn't have been no more talking at that point.
Right? He was supposed to push Kiki out the way with her dry edges. Right.
But I guess we ain't, everybody ain't built the same way. So
are we here for Tisha and her crying? Well, she's
a crybaby, and she's used to people fighting her battles. Her family is messy, and they're gonna try to fight her battles for her. But I don't think that they really care. I think that they want her money for that truck.
Right.
She kept hassling Marcel about that truck. And another thing before we move to the next scene, the nerve of Wanda to come over there and say, Kiki bringing drama to my event.
You done brought soul food on a potato to your event.
I didn't see nobody really eating like that because when they was arguing, there was a full plate of stuff in front of Kiki. It looked like slop.
Nobody wants a baked potato with a whole soul food plate dumped on top of it, Miss Wanda. You're going to have to go with a whole new strategy because at this point, if I was Marcel, I wouldn't want to invest in that food truck either.
And then you got a bunch of bums trying to work in the truck. I mean, they got babies on the way. You ain't really got your wife. You ain't divorced from your wife, and you got that one. Then you got the other one crying because her man left her.
Right.
You just got a lot of bums people.
Man out here telling everybody that he done got his mistress, or because she's still legally married.
He couldn't wait to get on camera.
He couldn't wait to tell people that so they could feel sorry for him and like, oh my gosh, she's pregnant. He needs this money. He like.
And what I really thought was funny was when Bernard kept trying to interject, and Marcel had enough. He was like, "Shut the f up, Bernard."
Bernard,
shut the f up, because that's what Bernard gives. He gives that go home Roger energy.
Like, he's just annoying. We would have to drug Bernard. We would have to slip something in his Miller Lite.
He's someone I would really have to cuss out. Like really. Like, because the last time Marcel said, shut the F up, he got quiet.
Because he said that with a little bass, because he scared me a little bit through the TV. Like,
Marcel was getting loud. He was getting loud. But you got scared. Y'all make sure y'all donate to Mace for her birthday. She's scared, y'all.
I was. When Marcel put that little bass in his voice, I was like, ooh.
And Bernard shut the F up.
He did shut up. I was about to tell Tisha to shut up. Don't ask him no more questions.
But Tisha let that go on for too long before she tried to stop it. I didn't like that. So Kiki, in trying to explain herself, she switched it up. At first, she was saying that Tisha talked about Marcel's infidelity. But during that conversation at the fight, she's saying, well, we talked about infidelity in general. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about one particular person's infidelity. So I thought that was interesting. And I also found it interesting that she was standing up for Mel to all those people.
Mm-hmm.
That was against Mel. So her and Mel have a really strong alliance.
Yeah, the alliance is that she wants to get on the show. That's the alliance.
I don't think she's rich enough to be on the show. I mean, we don't want to see people struggle on the other side of the tracks, do we?
No, but she's going to bring her red cup and a bed book or two, allegedly. and she's gonna come down to the show. Like she wants to be on the show, and who better to like Tisha? She ain't kissing Tisha butt to get on the show. She don't care. She threw her cousin under the bus. Like
she don't need her no more to be on the show. Mel gave her that platform.
Right. She has Mel. Like,
but now that also gives Tisha a storyline. So at the end of the day, all of y'all benefit from the bull. Right. All of y'all benefit. And you're on social media. They're supposed to be on vacation. I saw a video. I think it was Tisha sitting on my.
Yeah, Big Girl sent me the video of Tisha on my.
Y'all doing a lot on vacation. That's kind of stuff that they need to be on camera.
Yeah, they just showing out.
Wanda is backwards. And for you to come over there and act like somebody else is bringing the drama and you don't like it, it's funny how things turn. The tables turn. Bernard is the right one for Marcel. I don't think so because he got Bernard right along together. He played with Bernard. Because like I said, Marcel likes to play. He likes to play. So he'll play with you until he get tired of playing and then he'll get real with you.
And he put all that bass in his voice.
Edwin says, happy birthday.
Thank you, Edwin.
And Q says, that was the real Marcel. Yeah, that was the real Marcel. Hey, Jamie. Way too much. He was doing way too much. Speaking of doing way too much, now I'm starting to see what y'all talking about. With
Amanda Seals? Oh,
no, not with Amanda Seals. I still like Amanda. I'm talking.
We like her, but she just be doing too much.
You just got to take it in doses. I don't watch her stuff every day, but
I'm gonna need her. Actually, I want to show. I think I'm on the show. With her, I'm gonna need Claudia Jordan. I'm gonna need the guy that was on Broadway showing his member. I forgot his name. Him. Jesse, whatever his name is, him. And I'm gonna need Colin Kaepernick. And it's another one too that was out there.
All the light skins.
No, it's gonna call no, because they're like mixed children. They're like half white. Okay. And so they're I don't know what I'm gonna call the show though. It's gonna be like when you're half white but you pro-black. Like, but they're like very much so power to the people. Like they're more militant than regular full black people. Like they get out there and fight for the cause. Like they plays no games. So I'm gonna need them to have their own show. They should have did Black Lives Matter instead of that woman that was stealing.
Colin was like they used Colin Kaepernick's
because his knee, the tiltage of his knee, that knee.
But they tarnished Black Lives Matter not with this bull crap, and now
right
it's the whole thing. So
I'm gonna need them to redo it. So maybe Black Lives Matter could get some more respect on their name when they bring them in.
Call it something else because y'all done tarnished the name.
Probably could be like half Black Lives Matter.
Half Black Lives Matter too.
No, I think Claudia Jordan, Amanda Seals, Colin Kaepernick, Jesse, that guy, and they need to all get together because they are more militant. I need them to go to the March on Washington.
I think they identify with their black side more.
Yeah, of course, more so than their white side because that's what they present. They present when you look at them, you would see black. You don't really see white.
But Tamara doesn't do that. We get off topic, but Tamara doesn't do that. But Tia does, kind of.
Yeah, Tia's more, but Tamara's more. She likes wine and wine country, and she owns vineyards. She doesn't have time for that.
I like Tamara though, but
I do too because I'll be right over her with the wine. Like I don't know these people.
Even though they call her a bed witch, I still like Tamara. So we just gonna move on to the next.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
She was on the real crying about it one day, but anyway.
Oh, I heard Adam. I like Adam. Poor Adam.
But what I was saying was, which started this whole conversation, was I'm starting to see what y'all are saying about Kimmy. Kimmy is doing way too much with the whole Destiny and Mel thing. At this point, if they're gonna be friends, they're gonna be friends. Kimmy is not gonna bring them together. You already tried that at Galentine's, and that did not work. So I don't know if you're just doing this because you don't have a storyline at all this season.
No, she's doing it to avoid her real storyline, which is that quarterback.
And we're gonna talk about that in a minute because Marceau for Marcel to be telling his brother business like that, I feel like Maurice should have fought him in that moment, but we're jumping ahead. I'll be so quick for the violence. So Kimmy meets up with Destiny at her house. She's serving dollar store champagne with some frozen fruit. And so they're just sitting around talking, and Kimmy's bringing up the relationship, and Destiny's big eyes is hurt. She doesn't know what happened. She's saying she don't have an issue. Well, clearly you do. My thing is, if you have an issue, just say you have an issue. Don't say you don't.
Say that.
But also, I'm gonna need for Kimmy to find something else to do, because this.
I'm gonna need for Kimmy to go find that quarterback. That's what Kimmy should have been doing. Kimmy's storyline would have been getting an investigator to find out if there was a quarterback, a halfback, a linebacker, or who was there, what they call him, a fullback, who was down to the thing. That's what she should have been doing. I want to see Kimmy at a private investigator's office.
I think Kimmy resolved that issue privately with her husband. I think she knows, she's smart, she knows what's going on, but I think she resolved it privately, and she doesn't want to bring it up on camera at all.
Right, but by you getting into these people businesses and being, well, this is just not what we've seen of Kimmy before, because Kimmy usually minds her business. That's why we liked her. Like Kimmy, if you come to her, she's a straight shooter, pow pow. She's gonna shoot straight, and she minds her business. So that's what we liked about Kimmy. But Kimmy throwing her hat in the ring, getting messy, I don't know if I like this Kimmy.
Do you think Carlos King, called her and said, "Hey, I need you to be the bone carrier this season. I need you to, if you're not gonna have a storyline, I'm gonna need you to be the bone carrier."
I see him doing that. Like, why? I just see him.
Carlos.
He probably told her he had his dog like Godiva underneath his arm. It was like, "Look, Kimmy, I'm gonna need for you to just really like step it up, okay? Because you're kind of slacking, and we would like to keep you around.
Yeah,
calm down. That's what I think. I could see him doing that.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't have proof, but that's what I feel like is going on, because she's pushing way too hard for this storyline. Kimmy didn't get a storyline. She needs to be in the unemployment line next season. I like her though. I think she just needs to come up with a business, do something, have a party, or do something.
Well, we obviously her parties doesn't work. That Galentine's.
Yeah, and she don't know how to dress. And also I didn't like what Mel had on when they went out to eat, and she had to like.
I love that. That is me. That's the only time I saw Mel, and I was like, I went up for it. I was
even with the baby hairs and then the ruffles.
Yes, she had the ruffles. She had the slick. Her wig kind of looked okay. She had the ponytail. See that shouldering. That is so me. Like,
I did not like it. I did not like
it.
But next, we're going to talk about Big Mama and Tiffany briefly. What I'm confused about is why Tiffany keeps saying 1987 when it's 1970. I'm confused.
It's 1967.
Did she or did she not say 1987 when she talked to her husband and she was talking about the dates that she was looking in the newspaper? Why was she in the 80s when she needed to be in the 70s?
She should have been to the 60s, because that is definitely given. I'm pushing 50. I look good for 51. Like, that's what she's given. Like, I'm like, your mother did not only lie about your father, she lied about your date of birth as well.
Yeah, I'm like, do you really know your date of birth? Like, do you really know?
You probably don't. Like, because I'm like, impossible. Like, you cannot be.
Was you held back? Was you the biggest one in class? Or let me know. Jamie says, I was like a Kimmy this season. I don't like this mess she's trying to pull at all.
Right.
Didn't I tell y'all Kimmy is the charade of Love and Marriage Huntsville? I mean, she
wasn't. It's just weird to us because we're not used to seeing her in this element. Like, I'm not used to seeing.
I wouldn't put her as a charade because charade is way more low down, and we're gonna get into that tomorrow. But
yes, we must.
Charade is way more low down and more self-centered, I believe. Q says, Mace, you look cute with the doll, though. She said, put the doll back up. That's like you, Carlos King, telling the people how they need to be.
Right. These are all my dollies. Her name is Aya. This is Breeze. And this is Storm.
Okay, Storm. I see you have a little splash of color in there. So, little color.
No, we got 3 different shades. We got the, I have to represent for all my family because I'm a mixed breed as well. So I gotta represent. I know my lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too black. I'm not too white. I'm not too Latino. I'm just right in the middle.
Thick Girl says everyone likes Kimmy, but Kimmy is on my nerves. I like her too, but she's trying too hard this season. She's lying about her age. I don't think she knows her age.
Yeah, I think her mother, while she was at that Blacks Only water fountain, where she was hanging out at, I think that, she just got the days mixed up because it was a lot going on because, she was running during the civil rights, going to the back of the bus. So it was really confusing for her. So she doesn't remember the year.
I want y'all to write into Carlos King so we can ask this question for the reunion. Or I don't know if they already feeling the reunion, but I want to ask Tiffany, do you have a birth certificate?
Right.
With the date that you was born in. Do you have a birth certificate? Because you keep saying 1987. And that's like 3 years before me. Like, we're not the same age. We did not go to high school in the same time. We're not. We're from 2 totally different eras. Like,
right. And I was born in 1978. If I was born in that means I'm 11 years older than you, girl. Impossible. Impossible. I could have babysit you. Like, I'm like, no. I could have changed your diaper. No. Like,
So I just don't believe that this is 1987. I need you to stop saying that. So
lies. Where's Candy at when you need her? The lies.
So Marcel meets up with Tisha. They go to a coffee spot. And basically, they had some interesting conversation. Marcel says that Tisha has a lot of mouthy women in her family.
I don't like that word, mouthy.
Isn't that true?
It could be, but the word mouthy, it sounds like it comes from an abusive man. Like, I punched you in the mouth because you was a little too mouthy. Like, I'm not going to give you any money for, anything you need this week because you are being mouthy. Like, mouthy, I just don't like that term. It sounds like he beats women.
Mm-hmm. Let me put the allegedly banner up.
I said sounds. I didn't say he did. Sounds like he beats women. When you say mouthy comes with a slap. Like, you were too mouthy. Like, didn't
also can mean disrespect.
Mr. in The Color Purple called Celie mouthy? Like, you can't be mouthy. Like, you see what upside her head. It was given Color Purple.
But the women in his family do run their mouth a lot. Like, can we say run the mouth a lot? Can we say that? They do talk a lot and they do gossip.
I prefer the word boisterous.
Boisterous is a more positive word, and I don't.
Yes, they are very boisterous women. They like to express their opinion, maybe loudly and maybe not when warranted. But they're very boisterous women. Mouthy, I don't like.
I'm gonna let you have that one since it's your birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jamie says, I don't think that she's lying about her age. I think I think how she dresses gives her older look. Her mama could have some bad genetics.
Not bad genetics, Jamie. Jamie, you know, we were better off. See, we was better off saying she was older.
I'm drunk.
We were better off saying that she was older than she looked. You talking about she done got bad genetics. Her genetics is bad.
I don't think it's her genetics. I think that she really don't know. Q says she may not know for real. The adoption papers could be wrong. I mean,
no, it could be because a lot of times when people adopt kids, especially when they're maybe like 1 or 2 or 3, sometimes they push back the age. Like, oh, let's say that she could be 3. Let's tell her she's 1. You know what I'm saying? And then
But that's what I'm saying. Was you the biggest one in the class? Was you always the smartest? You always got the A's because you was the oldest?
And it could be her dress, the way she dressed, the way she carries
She does
herself.
dress matronly.
Very matronly, because that's when she said she was going to Utah. I was like, this explains it. She comes from a Mormon country. And then when I found there was Mrs. What's that? Where they at? Mississippi, Utah, Mississippi. I was like, oh man, no. So no.
But either she just lying or she just don't know. But you was not born in no 87. You was not.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it either.
I feel like I kind of dress old for my age too, but I don't think I'm looking like an old man. Like I may have a T-shirt a little like somebody's dad or something, but.
You say, but you are definitely not giving James Earl Jones.
No.
And she's definitely giving Queen Elizabeth.
So where is Tisha's mouth? Where is it though? Where is it? I think she has mouth when she has backup. When Tisha has backup, that's when she gets mouthy. But unless she has backup, she's not gonna. She's really calm and tries to be really soft. But yeah, where is her mouth?
Right, because she needs to get boisterous, like her family members. Because maybe if she's a little more boisterous, Marcel wouldn't be playing with her so much, or thinking he could joke and say things when it's inappropriate.
And I think Marcel knows how to play the game. He knows how to manipulate things. And I feel like he's.
Did you even see the game that he ran? Like I said, I need to meet Marcel's daddy, because this is not taught. This game is inherited.
It's learned.
It's in the bloodline. The way he just gamed her and said, like, well, don't come to me with any stupid questions.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's what I was about to say.
I was playing 50 Cent, PIMP in the background, like, because that was a pimp move. Like you say, she coming to you like, I want a direct answer. You tell me, you will get a direct answer if you don't ask me the question. So basically, don't ask me any questions that you may be curious about as my wife due to rumors that's out there, because now I'm gonna give you a stupid answer because I feel that you're disrespecting me. You disrespecting me when you ask me.
Whenever they turn it around on you and try to make it seem like you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, that's a pimp move.
Yeah, that was some pimpalicious. I mean,
and Tisha was just sitting there eating it up. She was like, okay.
Right. But, she was like, she thought about it, was like, yeah, you know, I do ask him some stupid
questions. I feel like if you're married, you should be able to ask the questions you need to ask.
Especially if there was rumors, because I bet if there was rumors that Tisha had balls in her mouth, if they shows her lips with a pair of balls hanging from them and be like, are these Tisha lips? he would have been asking some questions. And if she had a pimp him and be like, look, more so, don't ask me no questions because I feel you disrespect. Now that's something I would have said. I'd have been like, I think you really disrespecting me by asking me questions like this. Because I was raised around pimps. You know what I'm saying? I know the game. So I was like, that's something I would have pulled. Like, I think that's really disrespectful for you to even ask me something like that. My feelings is hurt. And when that went around, I would have just cried. I'd have just been like, I can't believe you're asking me something like that. How could you? And then that usually works for me. But
no, I want to know because I want to know. And the reason, the thing about me is if I ask a question, I already know the answer to that question.
Right.
I just want to know if you are going to be honest and tell me the truth. So if for me, that does not work. That type of tactic does not work because I already know the answer. When I ask a question, I already know what the answer is.
Right.
But that's just me. Thick Girl says, no, she's lying about her age. So they're looking up 10 years after she was really born. Is she lying because she doesn't want her real business told on TV? She wants to have a storyline, but she wants to make it look like she's looking for her family when she's really not looking for them. Maybe her daddy dead. I mean, she is about 40.
But so she was trying to allude to that he was being lynched to Big Mama. Like, stop.
I don't think he was lynched. I think that the mama don't know who the daddy is because she was out there with everybody in the back of the bus.
So you saying the mama was a freedom rider?
She was a freedom rider for that random person in the middle of nowhere to say, oh yeah, I know her.
Right.
I mean, she was well known.
But she likes to hang with us.
And
she was hanging with us. She was hanging with us.
I don't think she knew who it was. To be honest, when a train ran through, she don't know where the stop is.
Yeah, that's a fact because she probably was to the back of that bus. But I think she deserves to know who her father is. And I think her mother, she should try to question her mother more, somehow, and try to get that information because she deserves to know, and it's not fair. And Tiffany mom, if her biological mom, if you're listening out there, tell that girl who's her daddy and tell her the real year that she was born.
But that's what I was about to say. If you don't know who your daddy is, ask your mama. But I don't think your mama knows. I don't think she knows.
I think because she said that she gave her one gentleman and they took the test and it came back that it was not a match. Mm-hmm. And after that, she stopped speaking to her. So a lot of people do that. They shut down. Like, okay, so
she didn't know. She don't know. She
probably just feels embarrassed. Like, to avoid everything, I'll just not speak to her. But that is your daughter. You did decide to carry her to a term. Even if you gave her for adoption, but she does know, like, point her in the right direction.
She don't know the train came north, south, east, and west, so she don't know.
Well, she needs to at least let her know which all black water fountain I was used to hang out at. Like I was hanging out, when all black water fountain was down here, the Chicken Road. This is where I hung out at, so she know which direction to go. Like,
I agree with what Jamie is saying. There's too many rumors popping up about Marceau for there not to be any validity to them.
Speaking of those rumors, Jamie, you brought up those rumors. Did you see how he was supposed to have been messing with some girl that's some type of designer that Tisha is wearing the clothes of the girl?
I didn't even hear this. Come on now.
I heard it and I watched the whole thing. And Tisha, and it is a picture, like it's pictures of the girl. The girl has a picture with Marceau and with two other ladies, and like I'm hanging with my fave. And they're saying that this girl is Marceau's mistress, and the friend allegedly outed the girl. And the friend said that she enjoys being the mistress. She likes the.
A lot of people enjoy being the mistress because there's no commitment.
But it's so weird that her and Tisha is wearing the same clothes. They're wearing the same exact clothes, and they say Marceau, got her to get Tisha.
Y'all supposed to be sending me this stuff. I haven't heard this.
Yes, I meant to send. I thought I sent you the link from YouTube.
I haven't heard this particular rumor. The last thing I heard was that he was smashing Tisha's cousin.
No, this is another young lady. She's an established lady. This lady is well established.
It's too many. Like every week is something.
And the friend said that she enjoys being the mistress. She likes she gets a kick out of it.
I know a lot of people do like it because it's easier. There's no commitment. You can send them off when you want them to. You can.
Well, this one is looking kind of really.
Get your bills paid, go on vacation, go to
this alleged rumor, this looking kind of thing, because it is pictures and with Marceau's in the picture with this young lady.
And the receipts. Y'all send them over to Shady Room on Instagram because this is my first time hearing this rumor. But I think it was Jamie who said there's always a new rumor regarding Marceau. And you got the nerve to be trying to throw Maurice under the bus about infidelity.
This is probably why she was sitting on his face down to that boat because of this.
Like that. It seemed like
because of this rumor. This rumor looked like it has.
I think we lost Mace for a second, but while she is in retrograde, y'all go and support her and give her some happy birthday love. Go over to her what's it called? Cash App and send her some monies. While she's frozen in this position that she's in right now. Let me read the rest of these comments. Exactly, Pisces twin. I already know, and you better not lie. Yeah, I already know what the answer is. Thick girl says she won't find her real dad until she starts lying about her age. I think her dad probably already did. I think we lost May, so she's gonna come back up in just a moment. Mama doesn't know. I don't think the mama knows either. Exactly, Shady. Her mama was out there allegedly. Yeah, I do believe so. I don't think the mama knows. And if the mama don't know, there's no way for you to know. Unless you just call everybody in Utah, Alabama up and just say, anybody want to test to see if you my daddy? Just do it, do random testing to everybody and see who it is. That's the only way that I see that, see her finding who her daddy is. Her birth mother will no longer speak to her. That's sad. Her mama stopped at every stop on that train ride. Yeah. She don't know. She don't know. And she probably with her white family, she can't really say who the daddy is. It could have been one of the pastors or something. We don't know. Because they said she was back there with Martin Luther King. Her mama is like the women on Maury. They hit you not the father 10 times. Yeah. She was out there. She was probably on drugs too. It was the 70s. So she was probably on drugs. You back?
We back?
Yeah, we back. That velvet green dress with the gloves. What green dress?
Yeah, she had a velvet like bodycon dress on with the green gloves, and the young lady had the same dress. I believe it came from the ladies' boutique.
Y'all send me the link. Because it's probably the same dress.
No,
she probably giving the stuff to Marceau and he acted like he bought it.
Yeah, for her to promote her. And
it got your wife wearing the mistress clothes. That's
right. And like I said, this is why she had her booty on that man's head in that video. That's why she's doing too much. I think because of these rumors. Because if I was her, it seems like it's something to these rumors, along with the pictures on the girl IG, the little bit of things that she's writing under, like on his post. Like it seems like she's playing a cat and mouse game, like the girl.
Y'all send me the picture so I can see it. So let me put up this struggle picture of they sent me the mug shot. Y'all messy for this. Y'all messy.
She looked just like Miss Wanda. She looked just like Miss Wanda.
Y'all messy for this. I mean, her real name is Jabbar Nakisha Dawson. Or is Jabbar the last name? Nakisha Dawson Jabbar. But that's the mugshot, y'all. I mean, I can see struggle. I can see bed bugs right there. What do you think?
It is giving a raid-ish tea. Like, it's giving me, like, raid, combat. Yeah, decon. Definitely decon.
Water bugs. I could definitely see water bugs over there, with that.
She looked like she stole something.
Yeah, that's how you look when you get caught at Walmart stealing.
Yeah, like she looked like the picture, like, oh my God, I got caught stealing something. Like,
why y'all got me on here being messy tonight? Y'all, I was thinking of Mario also. Why y'all got me on here? Then there's a pic of a supposed son who was approximately 19-ish who favors them Scots. That's what they said. But
yeah, that was out a couple of weeks ago, and that son does look like Tisha Kids. I'm not going to even front like
the family. They're gonna look alike,
Yeah, it looks like the picture does look like he could fit right in with her kids. It does. I'm not sure if that's Marceau's child, but it looks like his other children.
And they sent me Marceau's pic. He looks like his mugshot. He looks like younger. Like maybe he was in his 20s when he got his mugshot. So I don't know what he did, but they sent me his shot too. Do y'all want to see it, or are we done being messy?
I'll see it. I want to see it. Let's be messy.
Because I'm not. The last thing I am is messy.
Right.
That's the last thing. But
this is just reference material. This is not messiness.
I hope y'all can see it, but that's the alleged mugshot of Marceau. But he looks a lot younger in this picture.
Yeah, he looks real young, but this is giving me the mugshot of a scammer. That's giving me like I did some type of fraud.
Yeah, but y'all, Jamie says happy birthday.
Thank you.
I just feel like I don't know if I believe Tiffany's storyline. So so is that why Tiffany looks old and her mama was on meth while pregnant with her? It made me it made her look aged in the face. Which
Was meth even invented in 19?
they still had meth, and they was doing all types of psychedelic. It was the 70s.
Yeah, I said probably. Yeah, she probably was on acid. Like, what was out there? Trip acid. What's that stuff my uncle used to get high on?
Mushrooms.
No, he's smoking. I think it's the PCP. He was on some type of PCP.
Princess says she's about to go. Happy birthday to Princess as well.
Happy birthday.
Isn't that the pic from like 10 years ago? Which one? The one from Kiki's mugshot or Marceau's mugshot? What did I step into? Led us with the jail. And that was I be the shit. That's I be
right.
The shit.
That's what's up.
On that note, we are gonna go on a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to continue the mess in just a moment.
Hey guys, hope you're having a good time. By the way, don't forget, hit that like button. And if you're liking, you might as well subscribe. And drop a comment below. Come on guys, let's get into it.
Hold up, new developments. Y'all are saying Kiki's mugshot was recent? What? Y'all let me know what's going on. Don't tell me this is recent.
Right. Was she on the run?
Is that why your stuff was wrapped up in plastic on the house?
Right. Was Kiki? I didn't know was Kiki on the run.
Was she on the run? Y'all let me know what's going on. I be the shit. Say happy birthday, Mace.
Thank you. I be the shit. I think Kiki was on the run.
Lord have mercy. On the run from her edges, or
I don't know. She on the run from something from the bed bugs. She was on the run for. Is she the professor of fraud? Like what's going on, Kiki? We need to know the backstory of this mugshot, Kiki girl.
So they're saying Jamie is saying that Kiki had COVID during this picture, but why has she got a mask on?
Because they need to see her full face. They need to put this up in Walmart and Piggly Wigglies across the town. That
Somebody else is saying that too. Kiki had COVID-19 during the mugshot. Well, dang, that sucks. I mean, you're in jail and you have COVID. That sucks. I don't know what she did. Can y'all tell me what she did? Ray said, I think Kiki had a legal issue that would affect others if doing business with her. That could be true. But if I'm just inviting you to a party, that does not mean we're doing business.
Right.
So why would she be disinvited from the party if she just went to jail? I mean, because I'm pretty sure all of them went to jail before. Let's be honest.
You like every last one of them done got a mug shot.
I'm sorry. I mean, Kimmy. I'm sure Kimmy done turned up in her day. Why was she locked up? She looks exhausted. They said she had the Rona.
Did she do some PP, like some fraud or something?
Was she okay? So she left the hospital and she was arrested before she went to the hospital, or what happened? I need the full story.
Right, because now you talking about she had COVID. The Rona.
She was parked at the pharmacy waiting on her meds, and she fell asleep while the car was running while parked. So they arrested her and took her to jail.
I'm not moving to Huntsville. They don't play.
Why would they take her to jail? If you fall asleep, unless you fell asleep at the light. If you was in a parking
maybe she was driving under the influence.
I don't know. They said she was medicated behind the wheel. Y'all telling all this woman business, Lord.
Yeah, I'm saying maybe that's what it looks like. Maybe she was taking some meds. Probably she was sick, and
Why did they arrest her?
But that's illegal. Like you shouldn't. That's why they tell you like you don't drive when you, especially new medication. Like don't drive not unless you know how this medication is going to affect you.
Did she fall asleep at the light, or did she fall asleep in the parking lot? Y'all messy. Someone called the police. Allegedly, the case was dropped. Okay, so if the case was dropped, why did she not get the mugshot expunged? Because you can do that. You can get the mugshot taken off.
But it could have been taken off because, but you know how it's always somebody nosy or somebody in the background that has a copy of something.
If your record is expunged, it's supposed to be expunged. Where nobody.
I don't think anything is ever expunged. I think that's what they tell you. I don't think it's ever expunged. Like I think
you can get your record if you go to court and they say we're gonna expunge your record. You can get that taken off. You just got to take a class, do a little community service.
I know, but do you think it's really expunged? You don't think they never ever could pull it back up? I think.
Well, I know for a fact.
Trust the government.
Let me not say that. Let me not say that. But I know that it can be taken off your record where if you're looking for jobs, that it's not going to pop up.
Yeah, of course. But I said I really don't trust the government, so I don't think nothing is ever expunged. Like I think someone sitting there holding all the receipts, everything. Like, so it's probably not going to affect your job or apartment renting or anything like that. But it could.
Why y'all call the police on this lady? She was just trying to take a nap.
She was tired.
Ray all day says I came late. When was this mugshot taken? They said it was taken recently, like a couple.
Hey, Ray.
They said a couple years ago. The car was running if the keys was in the ignition and running. Okay, so if the keys is in the ignition, that still doesn't mean driving under the influence. If you parked and you just sitting there with the air on or the heat on, that's not illegal. Q says she said it herself. She looks high. It's giving DUI tease. But they didn't say she had a DUI. That would have been popped up.
Yeah, it could have been medication that she was on that she got a little buzz off of.
A DUI is hard to get off your record. Jamie says you can still get a DUI even if you parked in the parking lot. So it wasn't a DUI, y'all? Or a DWI? Y'all let me know.
Well, because driving while under the influence is just under the influence. It could have been under the influence of medication. It didn't have to be alcohol.
So y'all said it was a DUI? Ray all day says she pulled the Jamie Tyler from LAMDC. Love and Marriage DC. Not expunged, it was dropped. So she didn't get it expunged, obviously, because we got the beautiful mugshot right here. Your photos always stay on the internet, true. But they should on the website. But you have requested it. But you have to request that it be removed if it is expunged. I didn't know that. I thought that if it's expunged, it's expunged because nobody's supposed to be able to pull up your,
But you never know with these messy people, like people from the hospital who take the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. They're calling the blogs. As soon as celebrities come in and they're like, that's your job. You're not supposed to. They're called, hey, such and such is here, with the STD, such and such, telling like somebody, probably a Huntsville person probably watched the show like, ooh, here go her mugshot. Let's put this out there.
Sean says, Ola, just stopping by to give you my like and my view. Thank you.
Thank you, Shar.
We appreciate it.
That's Shar. Thank you.
Extra messy. Y'all being messy. It's y'all fault. You can't be behind the wheel, period. So possibly it was what's the deep driving while black? You can get a driving while reckless. I think that's what you were trying to say. In the insurance world, there are one of the same. They are viewed the same way. Bernice said Kiki was on medication. Kiki said it was medication. The police officer jumped the gun and arrested her too quickly. Well, that's unfortunate. If she had COVID and you just arrested her, and now you got COVID. DUI driving under the influence. So I think we lost Mesa again, but yeah, I didn't know that. Y'all telling all her business. So do y'all think this is the business that she was trying to protect from mailing them? Is this what it was? Because it's not that bad, especially if you was under medications and you just happen to fall asleep waiting for your medications. I don't think that's that bad. I think it's unfortunate, and I wouldn't be ashamed of it if that's really what happened. So don't tell me is this the reason why you mad, because she told this information, to the people. Because I really don't think that this is enough reason to be mad. Let me see if I can get Mace back. We're gonna have to do something about this. Mace keep dropping on us. Arrested too quickly before. It's still embarrassing. Yes, it is embarrassing, but I don't think it's as embarrassing as the bed bugs. Just because it's your birthday don't mean you keep dropping off whenever you feel like it.
I don't know what's going on. I was like, it's them over there. They know we talking about them. It's Kiki.
You think it's Kiki dropping you from the thing?
Right, Kiki, like, they over there talking about my mugshot and my edges. Take them down.
So yeah, basically that was the whole episode, because we just started talking about these mugshots. The guys go on that guys trip. And I think Marceau takes this opportunity to throw Maurice under the bus, and I hope your fun doesn't come with infidelity. I'm surprised that Maurice didn't say nothing back. Why is that?
Because he's not going to want to rock the boat with Kimmy. He already had to take her on vacations. He had to give her breakfast in bed. He had to do this type of stuff, to cool the quarterback situation. So now by his own brother saying that, again, if he says something, it's going to egg him on. You know how Marceau is. If you respond to him, he's going to give you what you're asking for. So now he's going to make it clear on what he's talking about, and he doesn't want him to do that.
Yeah, there is no reason to share that. I don't think it would be something that I would tell people, but if people knew, I wouldn't be embarrassed about it. It happened. It's a lot of stuff, crazy stuff that happened to me. So, I mean, if you heard about it, you heard about it. I'm not going to sit here and be upset that people know that, I was arrested, for allegedly falling asleep behind the wheel in the parking lot. We have Ray all day.
Hey.
All day Ray. I'm sorry, all day Ray and Bernice.
Hey, Miss Bernice. Hey, Ray.
Hey.
I think this is Ray's first time joining us. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
I love y'all. Y'all be funny. Whenever I can tune in, because I be busy too. But yeah, I like y'all.
I appreciate
you.
Hey, Bernice, I remember seeing you way back over there. You know what over there means?
Yeah, I know what over there means. Hey.
Not over there with them. Mm-hmm. Over there with them?
She said way back over there.
Way back over there.
So what do y'all think regarding anything that we've discussed tonight as far as
over there,
the rumors and Kiki and Bernard and them? What do y'all think?
Go ahead, Bernice.
I think Kiki, they've been using Kiki as a scapegoat all season.
I agree. Yeah. And they're using Mel too as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because without Kiki and Mel, they wouldn't have nothing. They wouldn't have no storyline.
That's true.
That is true.
And definitely Marceau. Marceau is twisting this to distract from the allegations around him. I feel like he's using the Kiki thing to distract Tisha because she's not that smart. She can only think about one thing at a time.
Yeah,
that's true. I believe
you can't chew gum and walk.
Yeah. So she's so focused on Kiki that she's not worried about him smashing other girls in the hotel with his back out.
Yeah, because that bike, that looked definitely like his bike.
That was his back.
I'm curious to know who was on that manifesto to Africa.
I know he didn't go by himself.
Right, girl?
I'm just saying.
See, girl, I'm mad at your picture that
Yes.
Yeah, I know I love being petty.
But I think Kiki is wrong. It's two left shoes for starting up mess just to be on TV. No matter how she got there, whether it was through Melody or whoever, it was wrong of her to bring that up now after it was supposedly squashed already. I'm with Tisha on just this one. Don't get me wrong. But on this issue, Kiki is all the way wrong. First cousin, and y'all supposed to be better than that,
right?
And listen, I've been through it too with a first cousin who ain't SH. IT. And yeah, I get it. Believe you me, because I didn't cuss her and her mama out because both of them deserved it. That's auntie and daughter. Hello. Yeah. Because sometimes it's like that. But anywho, this ain't about me. Kiki is wrong. It's two left shoes for what she did. And there is no justification for just bringing it up now on TV, trying to cause a scene and be noticed because possibly she may have missed out on something in life. So she needs some gratification in some type of way. I'm like, if her man ain't doing it for her, something wrong.
I wouldn't have done it. I ain't gonna do it, but I don't. She ain't say nothing that we ain't already know. She ain't do nothing but confirm what we already knew.
Right,
and Keisha deserved her damn thing she did.
Because when your family member agrees,
she confirmed her business to Marsu, knowing that Marsu got a big old mouth. That's her enemy.
And I think that's very mouthy.
I tell you something that's my cousin. Don't you tell your husband, your mama, God, don't tell nobody. If I ask you, if I told you something confidential, don't tell nobody.
But Kiki was
nobody.
6 years. Kiki was walking around for 6 years.
If I ain't take it to Jesus in prayer, don't you take it.
But if you tell a married woman something, don't you think that eventually she's going to tell her husband just in pillow talk?
But that's the problem. Don't tell your husband in pillow talk.
So she's supposed to keep a secret from her husband?
It ain't her secret. It ain't like I can't cheat on your husband. I'm not sleeping around in your husband. I don't owe your husband nothing. Don't tell your husband my business, especially when you got a husband that's a girl and like to talk shit all the time. Don't tell him nothing about me. If you don't like me, why would you tell him? If he don't like me, why you telling him something about me?
But just give him like I know not to tell Tisha nothing. I wouldn't tell Tisha because I would know that she's going to tell Marceau. If I don't want it, I'm not going to tell her because she know how Tisha is. Tisha just needs to bring up something because she's not interesting. So she
the same way she should know Kiki, so she knew she shouldn't have told Kiki because she knew Kiki was vindictive as hell. And once she got the chance to be vindictive, she was going to do it.
And that's what happened. What I want to also ask y'all: do y'all believe that Tiffany was born in '87 or was it '70? Y'all let me know what y'all
think. That's why she can't find her daddy. That's why she ain't never gonna find her daddy until she keep asking people about babies born in '87. What you need to know about babies born in '87 for, girl? You know you wasn't born in '87. That's not your birth record section. Go to the right section. Look up 1978, 77, 79, something like that, and maybe you'll find out who your damn daddy is. Because you're not gonna find them going for the 80s. It's not
right. That's probably the discrepancy. This is probably why
Bernice, do you think she lying? I think we lost Bernice. Ray, do you think she lying?
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I need to see her fresh face with no makeup before I can really answer that question. But she do look good for her age to look like she's 34. But just for me, I need to see her fresh faced, fresh out the bowl of water and soap so I can see what she look like.
I'm gonna tell you what gives it away: the hands.
Yeah,
the hand up every time. What's Keisha Kayora? Look at her hands.
Your hands and your neck. No, it's always the hands and the neck and the décolletage. Like
Did
this,
y'all see Sheree in the hands? Sheree hands look like Chloe hands. I said, what the hell?
We're gonna get on Lowdown She by Herself tomorrow.
Oh,
Because we're gonna be doing
alone.
Atlanta. We're gonna be reviewing Atlanta, and we're gonna talk about She by Herself.
Yeah, but her hands look old as hell too. I was like, what is that? Did they put Chloe hands on this
Oh,
lady?
you gotta keep the hands will age, and your décolletage up here, this area right here, this will age and gets wrinkly and tight, and you start growing like extra necks when you like that will tell your age.
But I do feel like Tiffany does look good. I mean, she's a pretty woman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, take that away from
But
her.
she gives off a mature look.
34 and she don't look 34.
Mm-hmm.
She just gives very mature, like
like
church mother.
Yeah,
that's what she gets with them ugly ass necklaces she keep putting around her neck. Where does she find these things? Are those heirlooms? Where does she get them? Every damn show she got one of them ugly necklaces around her neck.
I thought she was really a Mormon. I was like, when they said she was going to Utah, I'm like, now this explains it.
okay.
You know, she's giving Mormon. And when they say Utah, Mississippi, Utah, what?
Alabama.
Utah, Alabama. I'm like, wow.
Abinashid says,
We all thought that.
Your fingers never your whole life be in your hands. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And them hands have been here for a while. They've been doing a lot of things.
I look at everything. I look at hands. I look at feet. I look at over here by your eyes. And, over there it's saying 79, not 89.
You know what?
Not the crows. You say she got a crow's foot?
Yeah, them hands been here for a minute.
I'm going to check her hands out. I ain't looked at her hands.
Now, them hands been working on a railroad all damn day.
Y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all wrong.
Like she been washing dishes.
I mean, she looks good for her age, but I'm gonna need her to admit that.
What age is that? How can we say she looks good for her age? We don't even know what the age is.
For 50, she looks good. Like for 50, I'm like, she's a bad mama.
I wouldn't put it past her. I think she's about 40 plus. Like she's got to be like 40. Like
exactly.
If she's 50,
Kimmy looks good for her
born
age.
in 1972.
Yeah, like Kimmy. Kimmy looks good for her age. Like
we know her age though. So how can we say this lady look good when she don't even know how old she is, let alone us?
I don't think she knows, y'all.
Yeah, somebody's not telling the truth.
Well, her mama can't be
she was getting to the wrong year. That's why, she was down there asking about babies and,
Thank you. It's her last year to be able to have one. Because after this, it's gone. It's dried up. No more coming.
And we should have asked that guy. They should have asked that guy, what year was it when you saw my mother pregnant? Now, we need to
go find that guy.
He could have bust this case wide open. He could have bust this case open because if he had been like, around 1972, she was pregnant. So this would have solved everything.
But she
let's put an ATV out for him.
How about you write his business since they broadcasted it and find it in Utah and write him a letter and see what happens.
Right, I need to know what year did you see Tiffany mom?
Tiffany needs to do an open call. She needs to go in the middle of the square and say, anybody want to test to see if they're my daddy? Come up.
All black men.
Winner gets $1,000. The winner gets $1,000 if you my daddy.
That man might be her daddy because he shooed her away just a little too fast. I don't know what you're talking about. I do know your mama, but I ain't never fuck her. No, you might have. That might been your daddy the whole time.
Y'all know that back then, if it was an interracial relationship and his family knew that the Klan was coming to get him, they got him out of state.
Yep, could have.
Hopefully,
he may not even be in Alabama anymore.
Well, he came back because that was him at that barbershop. He could have
been because he was looking like, do not pull out a swab.
Because I do know down here in the 80s, the Klan was very, very, very much active. Like the high school where I went to high school was all white. It didn't turn, white people didn't start leaving my area until like the end of the 80s, 90s era. Then when black people started moving in, white people started moving out.
Exactly.
It was where I used to live in Stone Mountain. That's where the Klan headquarters was.
Yeah.
But now,
well, I'm glad you're still here, friend. Pisces
Well,
twin.
well, now it's colored. Now it's completely colored. You know,
Mhm.
we done took over that area. So
Isn't
They
that
done tried
ironic?
to
They
get
took over
you.
the area.
yeah, it is ironic because they used to burn crosses on top of stone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But y'all know Tootsie Pop not about to have no damn baby.
Oh no, she not about to have no baby.
No.
Not but, Big Lou.
No.
They don't have no chemistry at all.
No.
None.
Yeah,
They
they
don't.
look
She was
real
like
dry.
trying to manipulate him by sitting on his lap and like rubbing his breast.
He remind me of Tyler Perry Medea. He looks like Medea to me. Like you know, he just looked like a big mama.
Right. Because when she did that the last time, he was saying like, like he wasn't in the mood, like, get away from me. What is
Yeah,
he trying to
it's
do?
like-
Come on now.
And he said that he was backed up. Like he keeps, mentioning like he doesn't have any type of, sex life with her. But she's always like trying to sit on his lap and act like,
In other words, he's not physically attracted to his wife.
Or she's not physically
I don't
attracted
think
to
she's
him.
physically attracted to him. I think she plays the game because like when that
Yes.
she knows how to get what she wants. Like she knows how to use what she got to get what she wants. She's a barracuda.
Like 2 episodes ago, she said she gives it to him, when she get home, regardless. So somebody lying.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah.
she was telling Mel, like, well, not Mel, the other old lady, Kimmy. She was telling Kimmy that, that's not gonna. The kid is not gonna interrupt nothing because I go to work and I put it on him. Whatever. Girl,
She did.
She actually said she stuck it and she. That's what she said.
That's what she said. So it's giving one of y'all
After
lying.
she signed it.
Ooh.
Right. Because if that was the case, Big
Hell
Boo
outta
would
here.
be floating
That man
around
can't
that
go
damn
to it.
place.
right, but
But
she
this
coming up
makes
with her Jerry curl, with her curls moisturized from all that sweat.
That's what they
I know
said.
he did that one twist and he was sweating with that twist. It's wet down there. It's real wet.
Real moist.
She come up with her curl. What's that? The curl, Jerry curl machine.
Mm.
You know,
Diane.
How do y'all feel about Kimmy? How do y'all feel about Kimmy trying to mediate in between?
let it go, Kimmy. Let it go. It's dead. It's dead. Let it go.
Let it go.
Kimmy thinks she's slick.
Kimmy ain't got no storyline either.
Yeah, she thinks she's slick, and she's trying to avoid talking about letting Maurice have that time because they weren't married. So we know 2 out of 3 is confirmed that had a linebacker. Now, however, she just evading questions about her life, trying to be peacemaker. She ain't slick.
Right, and I still need to get to the bottom of her being a side chick because if what's his name, Marceau stood up in that pool down when they was down to Vegas and said something real slick, and Maurice didn't say anything, so it could be some overlap. And that Kiowa Kukama, what's the Kuka man, the ex-wife name?
Yeah, her.
She feels some type of way about something. You understand? So, girl.
No, the marriage was already over when he came from Michigan to Alabama.
Is he sure?
He had served her papers already.
Is a mistress.
He had served her papers already. So Kimmy wasn't never the side chick.
A lot of times men say that, look, I'm in the process of a divorce. My divorce is, final.
That's when
whatever.
you ask for the papers. That's when you ask for the papers.
And maybe his papers wasn't in order at that time, or maybe he was still going back and forth to whereas Kiowa feels some type of way, like maybe his toothbrush was still there, and how it is sometimes.
She was being vindictive. It doesn't matter if the flying nun was his ex-girlfriend. She would have blamed her.
Right, it could have been anybody, but for your own brother to stand up and say something slick like, girl, you were the mistress. You understand? He said something to that effect.
Because your brother's a bitch.
But you didn't check your brother. Like, he's sitting here looking like a whole tub of parquet butter. He looked like a whole, like somebody squeezed out parquet.
Y'all scared of Marceau. Y'all scared of Marceau for some reason.
Yeah, like what
Marcel ain't nothing.
Look at that picture. Big girl got a in that pit. Look at how mad he is.
Look at his beanie on his head.
And he sat his ass down real quick when Kiki's husband said something to him.
Exactly. When he tried to calm down. When he stood up.
Bitch.
I don't think he was intimidated by Kiki's husband. I don't think so. I think
he changed his tune.
He didn't really change it too much.
He changed it enough. He changed it enough. Remember, we helped y'all. Remember, we've been there for y'all. Nigga,
and he did the classic bitch move. He got loud and didn't say a damn thing.
At all.
But he did that with Kiki. He got loud with Kiki and like backed her up because Kiki was about to let something out.
Exactly.
But she should have said it at that point. Just go ahead and say.
That's right. She should have.
I want to know if they could edit some stuff out to keep us guessing. Cause I swear Wanda and Kiki said last episode or this episode was supposed to be the episode where they told. So did they cut it out and try to give it to us later?
Yes.
This
Probably
shit
so.
is like
If they do Carlos a ish because y'all been building up to this part for the whole season. And
Right.
it was nothing.
Right.
Except for Bernard. What do y'all think about Bernard?
Bernard, let's not. PJ Projects Bernard. No.
I think Bernard
No, he
is
used to be
less
Wanda's pimp.
of a cast member than Kiki, and he, hey, he was just there. Next,
Bernard definitely gives you Midnight Dragon.
Yeah. He
He
just
definitely gives Midnight Dragon, the blue kid.
right. He been taught by Wanda. Need we say anything else?
Yeah. Do y'all remember my son said he's gonna burn everything down. So what does that mean?
What is
I'm gonna burn
he was gonna tell everything. Said his secret was gonna get blown out of the water by Kiki. He said, "Okay, you put me out there. I put you out there. I'm just gonna tell what it is."
Yeah,
That's probably what that was.
He told on himself, and little Tink wasn't even bright enough to figure out.
Right.
He's telling on himself.
Yeah. I would have turned around and be like, "Well, what are you so scared?"
Right.
And why are you so mad?
Like, why are you so scared? That was a fear. When he jumped up, when Kiki said, such and such, and he jumped up, was like, do it. So that was he was trying to intimidate her. That was trying to put the God in her.
That's the receipt Tisha been asking for. Girl, wake up. Wake up, Tisha. Girl, wake up.
Is older than Maurice?
Maurice is the oldest.
Wow, that's crazy.
I thought he was the younger because they act the other way around. Marcel acts like he's the older brother.
Well, poor Kay needs to go over there and tell his moisturizing chicks to Tiff. He needs to tell Tiffany what he's using because he looks like the baby.
Yeah, he does look younger. Because you can tell Marcel been through a lot in his life.
Well, he better go give whatever he using to Tiffany.
Don't they have different daddies though? Maybe that's it.
Do. I believe they look like they do because Maurice don't look nothing like that doggone.
Because Mark and Marcel look like they're like a year apart, it seem like. But Maurice looked like a totally different person.
Yeah.
He look like he have a whole different family. A whole different light-skinned family somewhere.
You said
no, you did not go there.
It's sticks of butter.
I mean, I'm just saying they look totally different. So how do y'all think the trip is gonna go, the guys' trip, when they go to Atlanta? When they got in this house.
Did you see? Ain't nothing but female. Martell didn't invite nothing but females. So how you think it's gonna go?
Martell is a setup artist. Martell is setting these people up.
I have a question, and I need a clarification by anybody here, there, and over there, over here, round far. When he told that stripper, when he told Maurice or whoever she can be baby mama number 6, where the other 3 at?
Help.
Help me understand. Are you talking about the 3 living, or maybe they went to the chill and chop shop? But
when did I miss? So what happened? I think I missed this part.
No, when they showed the preview of next week.
Exactly. He said, "Oh, she could be baby mama number 6," and it was closed caption. So it wasn't like we heard them. No, they heard them and they put the shit on the camera.
I think he made a mistake. Maybe he was talking about she could be the 6th mother, like the 6th child's mother. Because who said that? Martell?
Yes.
Because doesn't Melody has 4, the girl has 1, so that makes 5. So if he has another baby, it would be the 6th baby. So maybe he was saying that you could be my 6th baby mother, the 6th
child's baby mom,
the 6th baby's mother.
I don't know, but what he said was baby mama number 6.
Yeah, he probably made a mistake talking so much.
He better have, because 3
You
is
know, he
missing.
went to the Wanda School of Speech.
Yeah, because it would only make sense because he got 5 kids already. So if he get one more, that would be the 6th child.
Well, he was drinking. They were drinking wine, so he was probably. That's probably not what he meant. But I think he meant like baby 6, the baby 6 mama.
He better have.
But what do y'all think about Arion trying to say that he's gay now?
We talking about Arion.
Like exactly, like this girl. Like, why would you want this man? You left your baby in the car. You was hugged up all over this man. You was on Tasha K, not having no remorse for sleeping with this married man.
She comes from the school of Portia. This is nothing but Portia all over again.
Yeah, and now you want to say that this man is gay, but if he had wanted you, would he have been gay?
I think I'm rooting for him and Mel to get back together.
I think
I'm not.
I am.
No. They already got 5 kids.
No,
they're the same person. I need them together because when they get together, they both get on. Like they could probably get some petty schemes together.
Because I feel like Martell kind of backed up off of Mel a little bit. He was kind of on her.
When he saw that Mel wasn't gonna crumble up and die without him, he didn't have no other choice but to move on.
When he saw he needed her more than she needed him.
Exactly.
That's what it was. Because now, as far as the filming, like you have no. If she don't want to film with you, and Mel is a main character, Mel is always there, and she doesn't even want to film with you in the presence, like you're losing screen time. Mm-hmm. You knew what you had to do. You had to back up, stop talking so much crap, because at the end of the day, she's holding all the cards right now, and the builder's license.
I think the main problem with Martell is that he don't like to use condoms because he's already planning to have a baby with a stripper. So, and all the cheering that flew through Arion and Lord knows whoever else, that's too nasty.
Yes,
in 2022.
Children that's up in the upper room.
So on the strength of no condom use, hell to the no.
I just came across this picture, and I'm not trying to be messy, y'all. I just want to do a little throwback to back in the day.
Ooh.
I just want to do a little throwback. Hold on.
Who that is?
Ooh.
That's Tisha and her mama, her mammy.
Ooh.
Wanda got a little bitty ass head, but it's long.
She can get like a raisin head, like a raisin.
Wanda looks just like Kiki. Well, Kiki looks just like Wanda, boy.
No, that's Tisha.
Sure do.
No, see, that's Wanda in the back. Like
that's Wanda in the back, though.
Yes, and she looks just like Kiki. Kiki looks just like her.
Yeah, more so than Tisha do. Crazy, huh?
Yes.
And that's her brother's baby.
That's like my daughter looks just like my husband's brother's daughter. They look just alike. And it's weird. Like
genes are strong.
Yeah.
I was saying the same thing about Kenya's baby.
Who does Kenya baby look like?
Kenya's mama. Look just like her. Just like her.
I haven't seen a picture of Kenya mom. I gotta Google that. Because I need to know who is this lady that denies her.
Thick girl is back, y'all.
Hey, thick girl.
Hey, y'all. Tisha in that picture looked like a shoplifter in training.
She did look like a shoplifter in that picture. Hold on.
So you say Wanda was in the background giving her, coaching her.
Like,
exactly. Like I said earlier on Bonnie's channel, when I talked to Wanda, she talked about the boosting. She talked about how she got people that boost for her, but she'll go to the store and let them know what she want and everything. But she ain't no record. So Kiki pull up on her, but she ain't say she shouldn't have had no record. Now I see why.
Wanda does look like she used to have a stable of thieves, like that used to go to the supermarket and put meat. Act like they're pregnant and put the meat in.
That's horrible, y'all. And
that's what she want. But that's how she gonna supply that food truck. She gonna have her band. She got a T-Man working for her, this cousin working for her. But this is a gang. This is a gang. They go into the supermarket. They gonna be packing stuff, wearing coats in the summer.
That's horrible.
That's what I see.
So Wanda said she used to boost.
No, she said she had other people boost for her. Wanda's the kingpin. People work for her. She go tell them what they want. She tell them what to do. She tell them what security guard is on. Mr. Sam is on, so he a little sleep. So you got to go around this. All you do is go to the back. You go flirt with Mr. Sam. You go to the side.
Because she said she go to the store with him and point out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm saying
she was one of the ones she was pointing out to.
That's horrible.
That's why I said I get that vibe from her that she goes around and she's like the head. She'll go to the supermarket. Say she in Target. She'd be like, because it's a small town, so everybody know each other. She's like, Mr. Sam is on security. He likes your breasts, so you make sure you wear a low cut top, girl, and you talk to him while T-Man go to the back and put them burgers, on the side, and he gonna come out with killer curves like Tim Norman, but those is hamburger meat.
Mate, on the side. Don't write a book. If you don't write a book, because you make a storyline for anything that come up, you need to go and write a book.
I'm very
your mind going. She
got legal custody of somebody else's kids.
Jamie says, I think Mel regretted filming with them when all of that mess went down Memorial Day weekend. I don't know. I can't really say, but that was not a good moment.
No.
That was not a good moment. And I question why she was on live during that time. Y'all was already filming. I mean,
y'all know she didn't.
They were just about to film.
More. They came over to Birmingham and did all they
about to film, so they didn't film yet.
Yeah, they were about to film.
What I was told is that she left. She was in there, but then she left after she had an argument with Wanda. Then she left.
That is what happened. But when she went live, when she first got there, when she first got out of her car, because they wasn't ready for them yet. So she went live. I guess she went live to show people that she was on set or whatever. Then she went in and she filmed inside Madani. And then when she came out, that's when the shit hit the ceiling and everything went down.
But they said that stuff happened on next season, like not this season currently, but the next.
They were still free filming for this season when that happened. That was the day they wrapped.
Yeah.
So
this is going to be on this season.
You're saying that's going to be on this season finale.
It should, because they were still filming for this season. Because remember, I told y'all Kiki was like she was trying to negotiate. She was in negotiations with her contract, so I guess she was trying to get more scenes or something. But definitely they were still filming.
Pharmacy bills and parking fees and DUIs.
The girl had COVID, y'all. She had the Rones and she was tired. She was on medication. She just was trying to pull up, get some more meds in her gel, and she just fell asleep.
Yeah, she fell asleep behind the wheels, and the cop, he jumped the gun thinking that she was drunk. And she said she had just got some medicine. She didn't think it was going to affect her that quick.
Yeah, that's probably why
she said she lived across the street. She lived across the street from the hospital, and she was going home. What she should have did, she should have called her husband and had him come and get her and take her home. And the cop saw her behind the wheels asleep and figured she was driving drunk. And she
but Shady, I sent you the post that she put. I sent you the post in your DM that she explained it in the post. She typed it out.
The DUI.
Yeah, she explained this photo. I sent it to you.
Okay, because some of it I wasn't able to read because it was kind of blurry. Let me see. Oh, it has the video. Oh, this is the video. I know y'all can't see this. Of
that's not like the fight.
No, this is Tisha sitting on Marcel's face.
Oh, child.
Don't need to visualize that. No.
We don't have to play that one.
No.
So
and her butt looked as hard as a board. Like that thing ain't move at all. It don't move. It don't move.
It gave desperation. I'll show it to y'all because I missed it. Hold on.
We don't want to see that.
Y'all don't want to see it?
I want to see that.
And then Marceau sniffing like he running behind his owner and shit. Like, dude, we still don't believe that you love that woman and you want to have sex with her. Try again. We're not buying it.
Right.
Amy says it's going to be on this season, so I hope so because how long they been filming? Because they filming in January.
Yeah,
So,
and they were still filming 2 weeks ago.
I mean,
Yep.
because they
That's
were
how Martell got to get scenes with Mel because they were still filming.
That's a long film schedule, Carlos. No.
Yeah, and that's probably why Martell is also like he's going to be Team Melody, and really, team up with her because she's letting him film with her again. Like he said, that we're in a good place, and he want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
But also, I forgot what the hell I was about to say. Go ahead, Ray Ray.
No, I was disagreeing with what you're saying about Martell. And you know what else I noticed? He is looking a lot more professional and business minded, and I think he's really made a turnaround as far as his image is concerned. Because
He still don't want to take that
it was
test though.
well, I hope he passed.
He said it's gonna take it. He got a tutor.
He got
Yeah, but he also said that he has the person that he's with has one too, so there's no need for him to do it. And then Melanika was like, but you still need to get your own because I want you to build my house. He's like, oh, I can still build your house.
Yeah,
he has a builder's license, so he's still lazy. And why the hell did he let Melanika walk around with her damn Gucci belt upside down?
Some people pay attention to that.
Martell ain't nobody's friend.
I was telling I don't like
Martell gonna build a house like the Three Stooges without that license. He gotta get his license.
But this is true that he is cleaning up his image. He's seeming more like decent and he's cleaning up his image a lot. I'm beginning to really like him this season.
You can go up a size in the pants. You
can go sizes.
You said 2 sizes. I think if you just go up a size, 1 size, that's enough.
Well, he ain't gonna get me yet because Mel thought he was changing too, and look where they at. I know.
You said let his balls breathe. You got to let
balls time.
I mean, especially in the summertime, you gotta let him breathe. But it smell like
he's a walking yeast infection in them tight ass clothes. Okay,
it's way too tight.
Can you imagine having sex with him after he take his clothes off and he been outside all day long and all that?
Oh yeah, he definitely
he don't like to use condoms.
Gynecologist visit.
She's like his balls can't breathe and he not using protection.
Can't be no worse than he got his cheese.
He's a walking petri dish.
Martell, high risk. Hold.
You gotta pull that skin back. What color is it? What color is up under there? Cause
it's pretty nasty. Like at the end of the day, you are a married man, and if you were stepping out cheating on your wife, at least protect yourself to protect her. You understand? At least protect yourself.
Told you he don't care about nobody.
Like, at this point, like, if I would feel some type of way about that. Like, if I find out you're cheating on me, okay, now one thing, and now you done had a baby, so obviously you're not using protection. And this girl was pregnant several times. Oh no,
child, and that's just her that we know.
I guarantee you, when you pull that skin back, it looks. When you pull that skin back, I guarantee it look like a baby neck. When they've been drinking milk and the mother nasty and don't wipe their neck and stuff. And
y'all are horrible. I don't know.
You say he got mildew behind his foreskin.
He not circumcised.
We don't know.
I said if he not, I don't know. Don't want to know. I don't know. He just his pants so tight. He just looked like he not circumcised.
Please, he better be circumcised. We don't need no turtlenecks, especially under them tight pants.
Let's Mel and it's Destiny because I'm sure Destiny knows.
Yeah, we should ask her.
Right. Well, I need Destiny to learn how to spell accountability and learn how to take it because she is always the victim. Oh my God.
That's why her and Kimmy should be the best friends.
Storyline or be in the unemployment line because I am tired of her trying to get in everybody else's business but don't want to tell us nothing about the blind backers and all that other stuff with her man. Look, either give her something or get off the pot and leave the show because you or your husband don't bring anything besides I'm so nice, I'm so good, I don't do anything. No, you're sneaky, and like I said, you're becoming the charade of Love and Hunt.
No, Kimmy is acting like the Glenda, the good witch from the north, from the Wizard of Oz.
Exactly.
No, but she's turning bones like charade.
I'm trying to fix something. Kimmy, we're not used to you, and I don't like you, messy Kimmy. I don't like messy Kimmy
at all.
I'll take
qualified. Excuse you. You ain't qualified to be giving all this advice and acting like you goody, Miss Goody Two Shoes and
She's the
Or like your
mother.
marriage
all that.
together.
No.
She's
Kimmy
the
said,
mother
I
of
am
the
a
group.
nurse.
She's the elder of the group. Yeah.
I don't
And
give a damn. Be
so
elder,
was
be damned
Wanda.
until you
And
get your man in line.
look,
For the
so was
most part, he
Wanda.
is in
And
Thank
line.
you, Rankin Carter.
Wanda
Thank
is,
you,
And
Rankin
Wanda is the
Carter.
wicked witch of the east.
Yeah.
Wanda is the leader of the gang. Let's remember this. You know?
And can't now one of them follow the yellow brick road.
It's a
Mhm.
clan. That's not even a gang. It's a
They
clan.
get lost.
She's the leader of the clan, of the
Yeah,
clan, of the gang.
oh, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Can we also discuss them on Nightcap and what Tisha said about Melody and her mama?
Yeah, that's why they friends,
Hmm.
because both of them fighting and low and hating
That
and
was
mad.
yeah,
And
because I didn't watch the Nightcap with Carlos King.
What
so-
did she say? Because I
I
can
can't wait till they fall out.
Child, Tisha said, if my daddy want to get with Melody, well, we've all seen her nipples, so maybe that's why he's in her DMs, because her and her mama both like to spread it wide and bust it open. Yeah.
I haven't seen Mel's
Yeah, but
nipple.
Mel showed her nipple. Mel nipple fell on her shirt after
When she was
her fall
running
was in her
after
DM. So
Martell.
try again. But
When
that
she
was
was running
after the
after
fall was in her
Martell.
DM. So try again on that one.
So was her husband looking over there at the nipple for her to be making comments about it? Why are you commenting on her nip slip? If it was a slip.
Tisha just hating because that is the ultimate. I would have go and slap my daddy. Like, you know, I got beef with this woman. You stay out of her inbox.
And
Mhm.
her daddy probably do want to hook up with Mel. I mean, he probably do. Let's just keep it 100.
Her husband already do. Why not? Her husband do.
And you know Miss Vanessa's too classy, but Miss Vanessa, she got a mean side too. They keep
Can we
poking
ever
that
get
there.
down to the sex tape on Miss Vanessa?
I don't want to see that tape, please. I don't want to.
I need to know, is there a tape? Was there a tape?
I don't think it's a tape. I don't think it's a tape. I think that Marceau's brother is the low scum of Marceau, and he'll do anything for clout.
Because I
Exactly.
know
If it was a tape, he would have brought that tape out long time ago. He ain't no way. He can't hold water, let alone a sex tape if he had one.
Exactly. That would have been released.
Like, what was you driving back and forth, Miss
But she's grown. She's single.
She's grown.
She's laying the hand like she's laying.
And I got kids, and I got a child and grandkids in Huntsville too. So I might have saw him when I was on my way down to
This is what I need
visiting my kids.
No, they need to elaborate on the situation.
Edwin, go ahead and tell us about Destiny's boyfriend. Tell us what's going on.
Destiny's boyfriend is Kimmy's son. The way what they said they've been putting on TikTok and IG.
Not animal.
No.
Animal.
Rondi talked about it earlier today. She said they were alluding to some kind of way, like they messing with each other or something. It was a TikTok that they put out. And then Empress just did talking about Destiny. I ain't get to watch it yet, but yeah, that's what they're trying to allude to.
That Destiny is messing around with animal?
No, with
Jalen.
Jalen is animal.
I'm about to say that's the same person. Y'all don't know who makes call that? Yeah, that's the same person.
You heard his voice. Like, I'm telling you, every time I hear that Geico commercial, I'm like, Jalen? Like, he just sounds just like animal. I thought it was Ozzy at first until I heard animal. I was like, no, it's animal.
Jamie says, I don't believe anything the sky say. They can tell me the sky is blue. I'm gonna go outside and look for myself.
You better believe it.
Exactly.
Edwin is saying it's not Jalen. It's
no.
How many kids does Kimmy have? How many sons do she have that we don't know about?
So maybe some
of only got one.
Maybe some
right. But there's a TikTok out here where they're trying to allude to that fact. It's a video of her and Jalen, of Destiny and Jalen, or Jalen talking about it, or something. I don't know word for word, but
people can splice tapes together.
I think Jalen is too young for her.
But it's from one of their pages. That's what I'm saying. One of them posted it. Not nobody else. Jalen or Destiny were the ones that posted it.
I beat the shit said Jalen and Destiny were trolling y'all, and y'all are falling for the bull crap.
Right.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't put nothing past Destiny in her big eyes. Those big eyes says horror.
But the way she was meeting up with these people's husbands.
She already about to lose the house. Jalen got his own house.
Yeah, it's just the eyes for me. Like she always looking hungry. She got hungry eyes. What's that song? She has hungry eyes. Like she always looking like this.
That's why she made her and Mel not friends.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
see,
And Tisha and Marsu ain't got it like that, so
And
they can't
Jalen
give
got
it
a
to
new
her, or they don't have connects like Mel had.
Jalen got a new
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You know, she had to be out that thing by the end of that month, a couple of months ago. So she might need somewhere to put her things.
that's what I get. You
and this
haul
would be a
storage,
perfect
okay?
way because what Jalen mama gonna say? Because Jalen probably like, "Ooh, look how much older you are than Maurice, mama.
Mm-hmm.
Look what you doing. I'm following. I'm trying to be like my stepdad."
Do you think Jalen got the balls to say something like that to his mama while her knocking the heck out of him?
Really?
Yeah, I think if she confront him and be like, "Look, Jalen, I heard about you in Destiny, and I don't think it's a person." He probably like, "Mama, no."
Ray had to drop off, but Ray says, "Have a good night and thanks for bringing me in."
Thank you,
Good night, Ray.
Thank you for joining us, Ray. That was Ray's
Yes.
first one. We want you to
come back. We enjoyed you.
Coming on here talking with us.
But did y'all see Tisha fake never drop a tip? Why is she always making the crying sound but nothing never fall out her eye? I am so tired of her. She is fake. She is manipulating people. But girl, we see through you and your no tears.
Right. You could never
think your man is doing something. If you didn't think he was doing nothing, when that man jumped up at that table and was like, "I will burn this motherfucker down," you say it. I'll tell you I'm gonna burn everybody in there. What you doing all that for if you're not doing nothing?
Right, that was guilt.
Keep coming out with more information. So Edwin is saying apparently one of the baby mamas came out and spilled all the tea about his kids and Little D. Who is Little D?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who the fuck is that?
I think that's Marcel Jr.
Y'all.
Is it that?
Well, Wanda said, I told y'all, Wanda told me if y'all find any kids out here that look like they don't got a top row of teeth, they just might be Marsu. So maybe Wanda knows something we don't. But
so
she want to
say that they out here looking like a baby shark.
She's not going to tell us all flat out.
So you saying that they look like a baby shark? They could.
That's what she said. She said all of his kids, which is meaning all of teacher kids.
Y'all look at the chat to see what Edwin is saying. Y'all saying that.
That's why I asked. I said, is they talking about Little D a person or Little D his penis? Which one?
Oh, you talking about Marcel? Or the son?
He definitely don't give me Big D energy. I'm sorry.
Child, when he had that shorts on, sitting on that boat, we saw no print. I think he got a vagina because we saw nothing. We didn't see a head, a piece, a phone. He's giving nothing.
Do y'all be objectifying men when they be out there?
Sure do. I sure will.
Every chance I get.
So we can't wear our hoochie daddy shorts anymore.
No, because I'm gonna see you. I don't even care if I'm attracted to you. I don't even gotta be attracted to you. I'm gonna be like this little dick ass. I ain't got time for that. Like, who dealing with that in their life?
Get mad at y'all men if y'all looking too.
But we already know you're a male. You don't look
right.
Right, thank you. That's stupid. That's back in high school when you got mad because your man look is right there. I'm looking too. Damn, she got a big ass, and I ain't nowhere near gay. The hell, you can't miss it.
Oh, y'all talking about Martell's medium? Y'all is horrible tonight.
And as tight as his clothes be, we still ain't seen one on him either.
Like he works out too much, and he just shrunk like his member from working out. Like he's just
shrinking. That's
not working out. That's steroids.
At the bottom.
Steroids do that. Steroids do that.
Yeah, he's swollen up top.
Or maybe he has
swole at the bottom.
You know, maybe he wears like the
So you saying that
women must ain't never had good dingaling before because they letting these no penis pick nigga run their whole girl back. You cannot have a dingaling that small and think you're gonna tell me what to do. Nigga, if you don't get out my face.
Guys up. She probably lives Jennifer. It doesn't matter the size of the penis, it matters about the size of the wallet.
I was about to say
wallet ain't big. They live in a little hood house. What is they giving? What Maurice don't even have no clients at his office. When have we ever seen him sit down and actually do some damn work? All of the women got the money. It's not the men, and we all know that. So therefore, there must be long line of small dick men in Huntsville because everybody got one. Get out of here.
Right. So you saying meaning that they don't even have the money? It should be some slingage.
Exactly. You gonna give me something for my time? Pay me for my pain with dingaling or money, but I'm gonna need something.
It was working for y'all. Y'all was having baby after baby after baby. So don't after the 6th baby, then y'all want to start complaining, y'all.
Oh, because I don't mess with the small dingaling. That you ain't getting a 1, 2, 3, or 4 baby out of me. If you got a small dingaling, nigga, take it out. I don't feel nothing. We not gonna sit here and be playing games. Take it out.
Take it out.
Is it out?
Take it out.
I think it's out. I'm getting up and it's still there. No.
Not even taking it out. Put it in. Not even taking it out. Put it in.
Right.
Oh, is it there? Oh,
Put it, Mace.
If
Mace.
I go to the doctor and that little silver thing hurt more than your penis, yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Nothing at all.
Mace, let me give you this analogy. If you're not, I'm from Michigan, and our biggest lake is Lake Michigan. If you ain't big enough to dip into my lake, you ain't getting in.
Thank you. If I don't see you roll in that condom a good 2 or 3, 4 times, well, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Go home. Get out. You got to go. It took you put that on too fast. Get out.
No, but that is bad too, because little penises and you with condoms, the condoms will go up and get stuck.
Thank you. Now I gotta find the thing.
You got your head on the tub digging for gold, trying to get that.
Right.
Doctor, you're not about to.
Now I gotta go to my gynecologist because of your little bitty self.
Right.
Oh hell no!
Exactly.
You just gotta wear your size. You know?
I don't care what if it ain't the right size, you ain't gotta wear nothing because you don't get one.
You know, if you don't put that regular lifestyle on, don't be trying to go grab the Magnum and now I gotta have my 2 fingers of my uterus.
If a nigga come to me with a lifestyle, you ain't getting none already. If you got a lifestyle condom in your pocket, you ain't getting none. Who wears lifestyles? Them are the worst condoms in the world.
They have to,
those are the ones that they used
those
to
are the free clinic ones. Nigga, you can't even buy a pack of no.
You know they can't fit the Magnum, but whatever you get your size. Don't try
You don't buy condoms, you don't wash your dick, and I don't want none of it.
You don't want no baggy condom because that would be a bad situation.
No, you can get pregnant off a baggy condom.
Yeah, because
exactly.
It's slippage and everything.
You need my fingers to fill it up. Put you and my fingers in there. No, I ain't got time. I ain't got no time.
So what? Judging by next week's episode, do y'all think it's gonna be a nice trip when they go to Atlanta and all them girls are there, or is it going to be? Are they living in the house or are they visiting the house? The women?
No, that's. He said he rented a mansion. So
he rented a mansion, and 35 people are going to be there. They're going to be the only guys.
Man,
women living in the same house, like Flavor of Love, or what's going on?
But y'all know Big Bubba don't hold water.
Yeah, you know he gonna be on the phone telling Tiff.
I know he gonna tell Tootsie Pop everything.
He gonna be.
I don't want to see what they filming. I want to see what goes on after the cameras leave, because that's where the good shit gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see what they're gonna show us on camera. That's gonna be watered down and phony and fake and made up. I want to see what they do when them cameras go down, like they did at the Bolo party.
Some of them that they had on there, they look overdone. By overdone, I mean like the makeup was patted on too hard, and the hair was just.
They look like Wanda.
They looked over.
They look like Wanda and Kiki when they first came on the show.
Yeah, like you're trying real hard. Like you want to be seen, you want to be that girl. But I feel like if you're pretty, you're gonna be pretty regardless. You know, you don't have to try so hard.
And man, Martell nasty butt talking about something. This is gonna
be. I did see a couple of men eyelashes.
You just nasty. You don't even. He look like he don't wear condoms. He just nasty. Why you just can't have sex with the girl? Why she gotta be a baby mama? Like, ew.
Yeah, like you're already alluding that you don't use condoms. Like I'm gonna have sex with you unprotected.
Guys talk differently when they're amongst other guys.
Exactly.
I understand it, but still, why she gotta be baby mama? Why you just can't cook?
That's how guys talk. That's how guys talk.
But you know what? In his situation, being that you did step outside of your marriage and have a baby, I think certain terms you shouldn't use. Like just shut up. just be quiet.
Because your brand is already tainted.
You know, because that's very insulting.
As a married man, I wouldn't have too many single friends. because they can get you in trouble.
Yeah.
They don't need but one. Cause this one right here will keep them in trouble, and they stupid for even allowing him. You going to the strip club? I ain't going, dog. Cause do we remember the strip party from Maurice's bachelor party? Do we remember that strip club scene?
Oh,
them niggas was doing a little bit of everything on thing. So just imagine.
Yep, they're in a whole nother state.
Probably a little powder too.
Yeah,
but a lot of people from Alabama come over here like all the time. Like it's I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like Disney a party central. The strip
like it's Disney World. Y'all just be coming over here. So whatever.
And go back home and act like they ain't do nothing. They act like Atlanta is Vegas. What's done in Atlanta stays in Atlanta. No, that's Vegas.
Right. Yeah, it's Vegas, and then they come back home with their cream of corn. You know, with their cream, with their
cottage cheese.
Come up here, tear up our city, and go home.
Well, that's the same thing.
Corn back to me. I don't want it. I don't want nothing chunky.
And Big Luke faking like I don't know what. Nigga, ain't nobody giving you no. Why do he always sound like he just left hibernation? He just look like he sound like he just woke up every time he started talking. He talks so damn slow and stupid, like shut up.
It amuses me that he owns a gym.
That's the kicker. That's really.
You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing about no weight loss plan. You can't tell me about no workout plan.
Imagine him trying to tell you how to eat right.
Like,
can you imagine him telling you how to eat right?
No, like I would be like, sir, please. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. Evidently, I'm doing okay. You know,
right,
I'm big, but I ain't that big now.
Right.
Yeah. Even if you see him telling you one more push up, you got 10 push ups to go.
Some people are big, and they can be healthy. Some people are big and they're athletic.
Well, he ain't healthy. I don't give a nobody.
One of them, because when he did that one twist and he sweated and was all
his
out
shirt
of
was wet. One twist had his shirt wet.
He was soaked and he was out
and
of
breath. He wants some puss. Nigga, you can't even get the 5 strokes. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's why she won't give you none. She tired. If you ain't gonna give me more than that, what we supposed to be doing? No. I ain't got time for that.
He probably tired of coming up with an unwarranted Jerry curl after he done get on top of her and put all his juices.
I don't say he and gave you all this head and you gonna give me 5 pumps in a bump? No.
And she come up with a full Jerry curl activator. Like what
exactly.
the hell?
And my damn
jaw just sprayed her hair with some water.
Right, but she come up curlier than my wig. Come up with a full after he
my jaw hurt and you gonna give me 5 bumps in a hump. He better be able to eat the hell out of some coochie. I do know that much.
Oh Lord.
well, maybe that's what got her hair curling.
Yeah, but that's probably what he can do because he looks like he looks like
he looks like he's one area on top of her head. You look like her stomach be sitting on the top of her head.
You do got some big lips.
We're gonna move on to the next because I don't want to think about Big Mama like that. Y'all been talking about Big Mama eating.
Only you could prevent Forrest.
So before we close out, I do want to again say happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You look cute, girl.
Thank you.
Now, Mace, I sent you the picture of the potato place here in Detroit.
The potato place?
If Wanda's potatoes look like that, I'll eat them.
See,
Wanda don't wash her hands. Wanda don't wash her hands. Wanda don't use hand sanitizer. Wanda don't use a nap wipe.
Wanda didn't get enough thumbs up for me at her own event for me to go buy her potatoes because wasn't nobody studying those potatoes.
Right, they was trying to fight. Usually when good food is around, they ain't worried about the fight to after.
Mark was tearing them up because when his top roller, them things were soft enough for him. He could eat
right.
He
was gumming that.
He got the veneers on the top and the bottom, didn't he?
Which who?
Marcel. He got veneers.
He does. I saw them teeth. They look a little.
It was a little bit too straight for me. They was all lined up, accordingly. But
they fell in line.
I want to thank y'all for another great show. Thank you, Bernice and Thick Girl.
Yes,
always.
Thank you, Ray.
And your cup will be in the mail tomorrow, Mace.
Thank you. I'll have it for Friday. I'll get my drink on with the basketball.
Hopefully, my gift will be there by then. I think it should.
Damn, Thicker! I just noticed you got Marceau as your damn picture.
Right, that's what we was talking about. Because look at him with his beanie. That was him in the middle of you. I will burn it down.
I burn it
I
down.
will
Yvette
burn this
says-
motherfucker
Yvette
down.
says, happy birthday, Mace.
Thank you, Yvette.
And also, y'all make sure y'all go to Thick Girl's page to get y'all's cups.
And follow her YouTube
Glass.
page.
She
Yeah,
has
follow my
glass.
YouTube. I'm trying to get my followers up so I can bring some content.
Yes, please.
and go on her YouTube channel. And then she has the Father's Day. Hold on, let me show the Father's Day flash. So y'all can get y'all something, y'all baby daddy something.
Yeah, you give him a little shot glass or a flask, you know.
And the flask come with a shot glass.
Okay, so we good to go.
Ooh,
That's
get
the cognac glass, and that's the flask.
Oh, that's nice.
oh, that is nice.
And with a silver. There we go. That's the silver one. And it comes with a It comes with a shot glass and a spout, so you won't be spilling your liquor all over the place trying to put it.
Oh, a
in the
nice
hole.
little funnel. The funnel?
Yes.
Yes.
Make sure y'all head over there.
Yes, and follow our YouTube page too. Follow my YouTube page because I think I want to review Bad Girls Club, the Baddie South, because I just watched it today and it was giving my type of ratchet. It was giving my type.
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat a girl in the sink, you know.
What?
Yes. So that's gonna be my good morning video tomorrow.
In the
You
sink?
know, and I think I'm going to review that. I think I'm going to do a quick little review and put that up on my YouTube channel. So follow my YouTube channel, Mace Moreau.
I'm not going to pay for Zeus, so somebody need to put that on YouTube because I'm not about to give Zeus my goddamn money.
Usually they do put the first episode up.
Follow
I
Zeus
just want to see
Network
somebody
on
getting beat in
YouTube,
the sink.
and then they do usually post the first episode, and after a while they'll post the rest of the episodes too, like of the old shows.
I gotta remember my password, and I gotta figure out my password. I'll figure out my password, and I'll send it to you.
Okay,
So, right?
you gotta remember it. That's why my password is always the same thing because I can't remember all these different damn words and things.
That's not good, big girl. That's not good.
And send it to your
Yeah,
email.
but I don't want to keep changing it. That'd be a lot of work.
No, because you know what it is. Sometimes certain website requires capital letters and a symbol, and so I forget what symbol I done use. Where even if it's the same name, I'm like, did I put a capital on
That's
the?
why you have Google Chrome and you save all your passwords in Google Chrome. So when you go in, it pops up.
But Bernice, I done changed my password so many times in Google Chrome that Google Chrome done forgot what the hell my password is.
You know what?
We can't help you.
You know what?
I think I did do that. I gotta go in my Google Chrome and get the password.
Go get your Google Chrome.
I'll find it out and I'll send it to you definitely by tomorrow.
Send it in the DM.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you tomorrow.
Love
But I do
y'all.
Love you y'all. Thank you for dropping by. Also, thanks to Ray for coming on here and spending some time with us. Thanks to I Be the Shit, Letitia, Natasha,
Q,
Yvette, Jay Rucker, Jamie, Edwin.
Happy birthday, princess! If you still
here. Her birthday too.
I think she's on her live right now.
She just started. Yeah, she just started.
So, okay, I gotta go over there.
And Mace need to go get her some birthday ding-a-ling, so we gotta go.
See, my husband gotta go out to work, so I ain't gonna
On that note, since we done talked about everything under the sun and eating and D and everything, tomorrow we're gonna be doing the Atlanta review on this page. So make sure y'all come back.
I can't wait.
You know what?
We're gonna wrap 2 episodes in one. We're gonna do last week's episode and this week.
I can't wait.
Somebody need to send Marceau My Ding-a-Ling by my boy. He not here no more. Cause dang. Oh God. Dang. I can't think of his name. That shows my age. Damn.
Which guy?
He did a duck walk, played the guitar.
Oh, I know you talking about they did this from Cadillac Records.
Yes.
Oh my God, and I liked him.
Yes.
You talking about Most Def? He played him.
Yes,
Most Def played his character.
Chuck Berry.
Right.
Yes. You need to sing that song to Marceau because he ain't got it.
We don't know what he got going on over there, but I do want to see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna And
That means I got to look at Atlanta tonight. Okay.
yeah, get caught up if y'all haven't watched it because we finna go in on Marho.
Marho is gonna get it, and Sheree. How you can't get your coochie way to a damn jailbird and you want to talk about somebody coochie not being good? Girl, if you don't have several.
We gonna get into it.
She by herself. She sits alone. She's single. Numero uno.
Y'all know man.
Y'all know Sheree is damaged. She damaged from dealing with Bob all them years. Let's not go there.
Yeah,
it's a shame you built that big house and you living in it by yourself. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. And I want to thank everybody for coming.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Let's get
Love
into
y'all.
it.
Night.
Happy birthday to all the birthday love. I really appreciate it.
Yes, and once again, happy birthday, Mace.
Thank you so much.
Hit that like button, y'all, and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so y'all can get all these notifications and we can get them to their monetization. That's what we need to get. That's what we're striving for.
But I appreciate all the support that y'all show us because y'all don't have to.
Yes.
Y'all don't have to come over here, but y'all do. So I appreciate y'all.
Y'all family. Y'all family.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, hope you're having a good time. By the way, don't forget, hit that like button. And if you're liking, you might as well subscribe. And drop a comment below. Come on guys, let's get into it.